Parents of Reddit, what why? Has your toddler thrown you that even Google couldn't answer? My 4-year-old asked me, how many arms does an octopus have? 8, I replied. Let's ask Google, my son said, doubting the veracity of my answer. Fine, I say. Okay Google, how many arms does an octopus have? 6, she replies. Og. Thanks a lot, Google. I don't understand. It does have 8 limbs, only 6 are arms, the other 2 are feet. OMG, is this really a thing? What kind of pedantic asshole pushes this one? As if the tomatoes are a fruit, coconuts aren't nuts thing wasn't annoying enough. I'm sure that there's some slight anatomical variation in 2 of the octopus limbs, but for all intents and purposes they are all 8 of the arms the same as the others. Is a coconut a fruit, a nut, or a seed? Well, it has hair, meat, and produces milk, so it's technically a mammal. My toddlers are easy, they usually just want to know why they have to have a nap or put on clean socks. My 6 and 7-year-olds, however, throw some weird shit at me. I got really excited the other day when my 7-year-old asked me why some trees lose their leaves in the winter but pine trees and other spiky trees keep theirs. I did a brief explanation about the difference between deciduous and coniferous trees and how chlorophyll is collected and stored. It went great. He immediately followed it up with, how do we know that some cities and houses actually have real people in them and aren't really just full of plastic cutouts that look like people? That's some conspiracy theory shit in the making. Are we in the Truman Show? Lol. Don't let that kid know about the fake birds or Australia. Not a why question but. My 4-year-old went through a phase where she would start conversations that went like this. 4 years old, Mom, you know my pink, sparkly shirt with the unicorns on it? Me, yeah. 4 years old, how? Me. Brain glitch. This made me laugh out loud at my desk. My 5-year-old likes to ask me if I remember stuff that happened when I wasn't around and his older brother did that for a while too and it just boggles my mind. How could I possibly? Mine is 5 now. She still does that. She'll mention a time when she went swimming with her grandparents and saw a goose. Remember that, Mom? No, dude, I might know everything. She truly believes that, but I'm not everywhere all the time. Do caterpillars burp? Google had no idea. She asked me if employees come to their work on their off day, do they get to use the employee bathroom or the customer bathroom? A guy I used to work with said that his 3-year-old daughter woke him up at some god early hour in the morning so obviously he thought something was wrong, but she just wanted to know if there were toilets where he worked. Yes. My kid used to come up with some crazy stuff in the middle of the night. 3-year-old 3 a.m, Mom. Are all the ambulances sleeping? Me, if so, their crews better be listening to the radio. Go to bed. 3-year-old, if someone gets hurt, they need an ambulance. But ambulances need to sleep so they don't get tired. Me, okay, don't get hurt. 3-year-old, pries my eyes open, Mom. How does it work when the ambulances are sleeping? Me, Eli 3 about ambulances, their crews, system status management, night shift, etc. 3-year-old, okay, bye. My niece, 5 at the time, asked me who was the first mother. I was confused and asked, what do you mean? Your mother's mother? And she goes, no, my mother's mother had a mother, and then she had a mother too. But how far does it go? Who was the first mother? Do you want a new religion? Because this is where religions come from. Hey, we can make a religion out of this. My little cousin once asked why Spider-Man doesn't shoot webs out of his butt like a normal spider. I still don't have an answer for him. Because he made the web shooters and it is easier to use if they are on his arms. That would make for a much more different movie. Obligatory not a parent but I was babysitting a 4 years old and the child pointed to a cooler out in the backyard and said, child, do you want to go die in that cooler out there? Me, no thank you. Child, why not? I would enjoy watching that. Me, because I like my life the way it is, I'm happy and there's no need to die yet. Child, why? Pretty sure I babysat a future serial killer. I wonder if his mom told him not to hide in there because he could get stuck and die. But then maybe he didn't really know what it is to die and was interested or would enjoy understanding it so asked you to do it. Now I'm just picturing him curiously standing and smiling as I slowly suffocate to death. My daughter regularly makes claims and then asks me why. Like I wanted to play outside, why do I want to play outside? I want noodles for dinner, why do I want noodles for dinner, etc. When I tell her that I can know why she decided something, if she doesn't know herself you can see the gears start turning in her head. P.S. Yes, I know I can make educated guesses. I stopped after that only led to frustration of her because I was always wrong. She doesn't know what is right, but she was sure my reasons were wrong. Start doing the why do you think tactic. Kid, why do I want to put on socks? Parent, why do you want to put on socks? They feel satisfied because their why question gets answered, and you probably get entertained because kids come up with crazy ass answers. Mom, why don't I have a pee hose like the boys? I laughed so hard, I couldn't come up with a legit answer. Pee hose, that's fucking funny lol. Wow, some of these toddlers go deep. I was impressed when my 2-year-old developed from I'm gonna lick it, about the dog/cat, mark on the kitchen cabinet, dodgy stain on someone's windowsill, etc., to can I lick it? Then finally the proud day of, I better not lick that. Don't worry, as a teenager they will go back around to I'm gonna lick it. Edit. Thanks Reddit. My top comment is about teenagers licking stuff. Hopefully the thought process continues the same as when he was 2. Why was I in space before your tummy? Tell me more, kid. My son told me he has a secret name he has had for all of his lives before this one. But he can't tell me it because then he would really die. He was 4 at the time. Holy fuck, that is intense. Was this just totally unprompted, or was it a conversation about names or something? I think it was while he was brushing his teeth and he told me something about how when he is a grown-up and I am a kid again, he can help me brush my teeth, and I explained that you only get older, and then he told me that if you talk to parents, there are a lot of stories about kids talking about when you're a baby again or whatever. They give various levels of detail, and the more they tell you, the more intense it is. In the end, though, most things in the life of a preschool kid are cyclical. You get up, you have your day, you go to sleep, you do it again. They learn about weeks repeating, they learn about the seasons and the year, so it's not totally odd that they jump to the conclusion that life is also cyclical, and after you're old you're young again. Just gets weird when they fill in the gaps or give specific details with really sincere and sure confidence. My cousin who's like 4 asked me at a family gathering what's the best paper? Months ago, and I'm still wondering what he meant. I was invited to a child's birthday party. The kids are around 2 to 3. One of them came up to me at the party, just me, and asked, "Why are you here?" I laughed so hard I didn't know what to say. She did it again later during the party. "I don't know, kid, I'm here for the cake." "Why are you here?" "Ha ha ha, I had a similar one recently. My husband and I brought our baby to a drop-in play center in our area on a Saturday. Usually, only one parent brings their child, but on weekends it's not uncommon for both parents to come. This little 4-year-old girl came up to us and asked my husband whose daddy he was, and he pointed to our son. She then asked me whose mommy I was, so I also pointed to our son. Then she was like, "But why are you both here?" Her dad just about pissed himself laughing. Why is green? A genuine question my daughter asked. Not, why is X green? Just why is green? Because our eyes make something of certain wavelengths on the electromagnetic spectrum into a color called green, most likely to help differentiate items in the world or identify things like plants, since they, for the most part, are green, and we gained this trait from multiple generations of living things and species beforehand. Nah, I feel like a good answer for this question is L, because green. This isn't a why question, but my kid asked me what's your favorite stairs? 2 weeks ago, and I'm still confused. Edit. You guys are amazing, and these responses have made my day. I can clearly respond to my 4-year-old now. Edit. My first silver. Thank you, stranger. Pretty straightforward. Upstairs or downstairs? No favorite style of stairs. Mine are spiral, because it started out a functionality thing and now it's almost always an extravagance. Also, you're running around in circles while either ascending or descending, and that's just fun to think about. So true. I also like stairs that come out the wall with no railing, just like big slabs that naturally formed, or those fancy stairs that start as one big one, then split into 2 going opposite directions. Those are cool. Edit. I appreciate all of the positive fun energy about stairs in these replies. Gotta love the simple things in life. My son was the wire. 4.5 Yo son in bath. Mommy, come here, I have something to show you. Me. What's up, bud? 4.5 Yo son, pulling his penis to the side and aggressively pulling at his balls. Why does this have wrinkles when my fingers aren't wrinkly yet, and why when I stretch it like this the wrinkles go away? Me. Well, I don't have one, so I really have no idea. Let me get your dad. He killed me with his whys, especially since most of them were concerning his penis, poop, or throwing up. Who can blame him? These are valid subjects worthy of study. Why is it wrinkly? Helps keep the temperature down. It's a cooling system like the fins on a radiator. For proper functioning, it needs to be about 3 or 4 degrees cooler than core body temp. Who will be my mommy when you're gone? Tears everywhere. Reminds me of that picture of Doug Stanhope taken when he was crying while kissing the corpse of his just deceased father. He has the photo in his wallet and shows it to people whenever they show him pictures of their kids to say, hey, this is how it ends, you did this. My son asks me every day, why are we on this planet? Why are we here? He's 4 man. What do I answer? My dad was always ready for those, everywhere else was too far away. I'm not sure why you're here, but I'm here to answer your questions. This is a wholesome and good answer. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you have a similar story, share it in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. Have a great day, or night.